The simplest and most common type of injection mold is the two-plate mold. In this section, we will discuss the components of a conventional two-plate mold and see how they fit together. We will begin with the movable side, or the B side of the mold. Clamp slots are used to clamp the bottom clamp plate to the movable platen of the injection molding machine. The rails are mounted on the bottom clamping plate and the support plate to form a space for the ejection mechanism. Buttons are pressed into the bottom clamping plate to serve as a landing for the ejector plates. Pillars are used as additional support for the core retainer plate. The pillars keep the plate from deflecting during injection and packing. Bolted to the clamping plate, they are the same height as the rails. The ejector housing box contains the ejector assembly. In our example, we will use ejector pins to eject the part from the cores. The ejector plate consists of a pin plate and a retainer plate, which are bolted together to form a unit. Return pins are located in the ejector retainer plate and are used to ensure that the ejector plate and ejector pins return to the bottom position as the mold closes. The sprue puller pin is located directly under the opening of the sprue. It has an undercut and is used to pull the molded sprue out of the bushing after each shot. The support plate is used to keep the core retainer plate from deflecting during injection. The core retainer plate holds the leader pin bushings as well as the core blocks. In smaller molds, the cores are usually made of hardened steel, while the mold base is a much softer steel. This is the stationary side, or the A side, of the mold. The cavity retainer plate holds the cavity blocks as well as the leader pins. The 4 leader pins are used to ensure proper alignment of the mold halves. One leader pin is purposely offset to ensure proper assembly after mold maintenance. The top clamp plate holds the stationary side of the mold to the stationary platen of the molding machine. A locating ring fits into the top clamp plate and is used to ensure that the nozzle and sprue bushing align. The sprue bushing connects the nozzle of the machine to the mold. The sprue bushing is usually radiused so that it seals up against the nozzle. This allows the molten plastic to flow from the machine nozzle to the sprue bushing without leaking.